Okay, I'd like to talk about the next style, the dig style. And this is used against a true two gap guy. Okay, true two gap. Okay, and basically what we're saying is on a true two gap, he's more nose up, could be inside eye, but basically he's yellow light and the guard can't see daylight. All right, and I'm being specific for the guard right now. It could be the center. We could be working a combo on the center. Okay, again, we're going to use it for the guard. We're going to use a slide veer step. Okay, I've been doing the gator step, but the slide veer is the same thing. The whole idea is to coil that leg. Okay, and then shoulder roll. Okay, so you're going to roll the outside shoulder, slide veer, and roll the outside shoulder. Get it down under him, and grab with two hands because this guy is more in front of you. Okay, it's not going to, a three technique is going to force you to rotate if you grab with two hands. That's primarily why we stopped using the hay bale. Okay, but what you want to do on your shoulder roll first, you want to play long with the two hands, but you don't want to be in a real hurry to get your hands on the guy where you raise up and expose your chest. And of course, you've got to uncouple your hands. You've got to keep them close together to protect your chest. But the first thing you want to do is take the target away from that defensive tackle. Okay, you want to shoulder roll and then get under him, under his hands, hopefully, and grab with two hands. And the idea of playing long is, of course, to keep your head out. Okay, keep an open leg, keep your head out so that you can see linebackers or any other threat to your gap. Okay, your gap is we're protecting that gap with the guard. Okay, so don't be in a real hurry. Play long, but don't be in a hurry to get your hands on that guy because it's going to expose your chest. Start with the shoulder roll. Okay, now the tackle, he's going to skip, and because this guy's further away from the tackle, he's probably going to skip and stretch to hammer. Now, the beauty of the skip is this. The first step gets you moving in that direction, and you can adjust with the second step. So if this man starts to crowd the guard's A gap, you can change this from an open leg to a closed leg and keep this leg open and stretch him just like a first baseman and hammer him. Okay, you want to stay square, but you want to be able to turn the turret. And so now what you have is an open leg here and a closed leg here and exposure to the linebacker. Okay? And you want to scrape paint, okay, to define. In other words, if you're reaching to strike, you're probably too far away from the guard. Get your hip to the guard, okay, or get your car door to his car door and scrape the paint off the side of his car and stretch if you have to. Now, if this man is lagging, if he's playing behind the guard, okay, you got to work to cover, and if you can't cover, you just got to take away that seam. All right, you got to grab as much as you can, and if it winds up being four hands double team, so be it. But it's going to be a double team on that angle. But the big key is don't let this dude split you. Okay, get to the guard, no seam. Do not let that man split you. Okay, now this turns into the hay bale very often. So here's the chip. Here's the chip where the guard is shutting off movement this way. He's coming back, but he's not shutting off the tackle. He's giving access to the tackle. All right, and there's the two sides of the fence. And here, okay, the dig style, the guard is in front and the tackle is shoving it over. So it's kind of turning into a hay bale on the run in this deal. Okay, and so we're building two different types of corner. One, we're really playing. We're the tackle is really hammering. Okay, he is pushing. Here the tackle is covering, he's grabbing, and he's flipping, okay? The guard is chipping here with the shoulder chip. Here he's grabbing and flipping the guard, okay? All right, now let me turn the page again. Okay, one more page. Just want to cover the stuff, okay? The most important stuff of these two talks is number one, the rock. Okay, whether you're chipping or digging, and we're talking about the guard, you want to get both feet in the ground with an open leg and be a rock. Do not get knocked back, okay? Protect your gap, all right? Step as deep as you have to, both guys, step as deep as you have to make sure that nothing hits that gap. And it's the tackle's job to get to the guard. But the guard can't vacate. He can't run away from the tackle unless something hits his gap. All right? If something hits his gap, the combo's over with. All right? Make sure your hands are uncoupled to keep your eyes in the gap. Okay? By uncoupled, I mean they're long. They're not tied to what you're doing with your feet. Okay? You're not flailing your arms. You're making sure that your hands, you know, you're rolling meatballs and making sure you're hitting that medicine ball and you're keeping those hands on the man so that you can keep your head out of it. All right? And of course you want to keep an open leg. The guard wants to keep an open leg to his gap. All right? The tackle, once again, scrape paint, no seam. Scrape paint. The guard is going away from you. He's not vacating. You got to catch up to him. Catch up to him with that skip step. And for both guys, too soon is too late. In other words, if you make a decision too quickly to go to the linebacker, to pierce, you're leaving the other guy hanging, okay? And he's expecting you to give him presence, all right? And then the probably a very important thing that people forget to talk about is don't let the back cut in the backfield. Okay, that back's got to move the linebacker to these guys in their double team. Okay, he can't cut in the backfield. He's got to get and bring that linebacker to the double team. All right, in my opinion, the best running back coaches are O-line coaches, and you know the running backs. Hey, they're you know, they don't have the same kind of ethic as the O-line, maybe. I don't know. But I think they do. I think they're tough. I think they have every skill. I watch these NFL guys picking up blitzers and chipping people,